Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Autumn and today I'm going to give you my review of the Curology system. So I was struggling with acne, especially this last year. I switched my method of birth control and I wasn't getting as many hormones as I usually am. And I've had great luck with the method I chose except for the acne. And I was starting to get cystic acne and it was getting really bad, and that's something I've not struggled with since I was a young teenager. When I've always had oily skin, but it was never this bad. Like, I'd get flare-ups here and there, but these were huge cystic acne that hurt. I was using the patches that would like pull the gunk out, and it was taking like days to get them out. They hurt. And I was like, maybe it's my makeup, so I kind of stopped wearing makeup for a little bit. That didn't help. So my skin was actually doing better when I was wearing makeup. So one of my friends, when I was at one of my friends' wedding before the COVID situation all started to really ramp up, told me about Curology, so I figured, why not? So how Curology works is you go online, you take a little quiz, and they format the formula for you. So, and for the first month, you get a little sample pack, and it's $4.95, and then you have to pay tax and shipping. So for a total for me, it was $5.89. I figured that's a good amount to start with. I was honestly spending quite a bit of money on skincare because my skin was getting so bad. I tried Sunday Riley UFO cream. I tried the Herbivore Blue Prism. Is it Blue Prism oil? I was trying Tatcha Harper. I tried Tatcha. I've tried everything, and I really wasn't having luck. I would have luck for a little bit, and then my skin would start to really flare up. So I just honestly was at this point, I was getting desperate. I was starting to get cystic acne, a new spot, honestly once a week. So I figured for $5, that's a pretty cheap, amount to just throw out just to try. And if I hated it, I didn't have to renew it. So figured, why not? So I am going to insert my starting picture. Again, this is late at night, no makeup, so, pay no attention to it, but I'm going to insert that. So as you can see, I was starting to get some right here on my temples. You can see even on that one side, you could see some like red, a little bit on my cheeks, which was never something I used to get. I always would just get it right kind of on my temples, sometimes on my chin and my forehead. I know my bangs don't help the situation, but I don't like how I look like without bangs, so I will always have them. So that's kind of where I started, and that was like the picture I sent to Curology. So in the sample pack, you get 3 items. So you got your cleanser, you've got your moisturizer, and you can pick between 2 moisturizers. I got the moisturizer. There's another one called the Rich Moisturizer, and that is for more dry skin. Again, like I said, I've always had really oily skin, so I really wanted something a little bit lighter. And then the medication. So they do formulate the medication based on how you answered the quizzes as well as the pictures that you look at. So mine, I think it's like different types of like medications, and they adjust the formula and like the strength of it. So I have 4% nicotinamide, 1% cinnamycin, and then 4% azelaic acid. Probably botched those. The only one I know is nicotinamide because when I was in high school, I was prescribed nicotinamide then. So for what you're supposed to use the cleanser in the morning and at night, the moisturizer, again, morning and night, and then you use the medication at night. I ended up using a different face wash. I shower in the morning, so I used the face wash that I had in my shower, but I did use the moisturizer every morning. I didn't put it on at night because I wasn't having any dry skin, and I just felt like that's so much more moisture than my skin's used to, so honestly, I just wasn't. And I didn't have any issues with dry skin throughout this whole process. So you get kind of travel sizes for the first free month. The cleanser is 1.4 fluid ounces. The moisturizer is 0.08 fluid ounces, and the medication is 12 milliliters. No ounces on this one. But honestly, I didn't use all of these in a month, so I use these every day for a month. I may have skipped one day here or there just because I forgot or I went to bed and I didn't wash my face, which don't do. You should do that. So I still have quite a bit left. The cleanser is almost out. Moisturizer is almost out too, but you can still feel that there's still a little bit of weight in there. Both of the moisturizer, I got a little bit. Moisturizer is a pump, just a nice little pump here, and the same thing with the medication, a little pump. Nice plastic, nice simple matte. I like it straight to the point. But so let's get started, and I will show you my final thoughts at the end. But you're going to see a progression of me during the month, and ignore the first quality video. I didn't have my camera yet, so I just wanted to get going and film. My skin was starting to really freak out, and I just really wanted to get this going. And I'll give you my final thoughts at the end. Alright, day 1 on Curology. I'm going to start it tonight. Here's my starting point. I've got a little stuff here, some stuff on the side, but overall my skin looks pretty good. I've had a lot of cystic acne the last couple of weeks, kind of the last month, and it's been big. You can still see some red marks of where it was, but yeah, I'm excited. Alright, I'll check back in a couple days. There you go. Alright, so this is my check-in for Curology. I've been using it for about 10 days now. I was going to do 7 days, but I forgot. It's coronavirus, and days are what are days anymore. But, so here is my check-in. I've got a couple things here. They do look better. I got some new blackheads here. I'll get a little too close for you here. This is a new one, but I think overall my skin's looking better. I have some more blackheads, but not anything too crazy, I think, right now. So I'm excited to keep trying. I have been using the cleanser at night, as well as putting on my medication. I have been using the moisturizer in the morning. It does say you use the moisturizer at night, but my skin's pretty oily, and I don't usually need that much moisture on my skin. So I've not been, and I haven't had any issues with dry skin or anything. But I will check back in a couple days. Watch me wash my face. One thing, my impressions of the cleanser is there is no smell, but I don't love it. I know that's weird to say. So I think after my month trial, I don't think I'll be repurchasing the cleanser again. I don't love it. That's basically the issue. I didn't have any makeup on today, but then I usually just used my toner. This is the rose petal one. I think I like the lavender one better, but this one was on sale, so. And then just put it on my medication. Alright, I'll check back in a couple days. See you guys then. Thanks. Okay, so this is my week 3 check-in. I kind of did week 2 kind of in between week 1, and I didn't film one in week 2 because it was kind of in between week 1 and week 2. But this is my 3-week check-in. My skin, I think, overall has gotten better, but I got some like new flare-up, especially this last week. All right here, like they were little infected, like blackheads / like kind of whiteheads. I don't ever get acne here, so that was weird. And usually when I get acne, it's like right here or on my forehead, never like in my cheek area. So it's not like I've been holding a phone or anything weird. I've been working from home, and I've honestly been doing all my calls on speakerphone because no one else to hear me. But I did end up reordering. I ordered this a while before I actually started it, so my month free trial was up. I ended up just getting my medication, and I skipped the moisturizer and the cleanser. I don't like the cleanser, like I said in an earlier video. There isn't a smell, but I don't like the smell. And you can go on and see if your product you're using is currently approved or not on the Curology website, and the stuff I am using is approved. I do like the moisturizer. I like how it's really light. I think it does go under makeup pretty well, but you can't get just the moisturizer. You have to get the cleanser, the whole set together. So I ended up just getting the medication. For moisturizer, I did buy a full-size Tatcha water cream. I do really like this. I think it smells really good. I think my skin was reacting pretty well to it even before I started it. Curology, so I think it would be a good purchase. It is Sephora's sale too, so that's what my purchase was. But I'll check in after a month and see my final thoughts. Thanks. Bye guys. Alright, I zoomed you way in. But as you can see, all of this is, they were blackheads. They were kind of little whiteheads too. It's kind of been a mix, but as you can see, like all the red bumps are still left. This one and that one down here. And this one was, but again, not as bad as they were. You can see my forehead. I usually get this close to people, but overall looking a little bit better. Alright, so this is my 1 month check-in. I've been using Curology for 1 month straight. I think there may have been like 2 or 3 days that I skipped throughout the whole month, but I started it April 1st. It is actually May 2nd today, so I've used it for a full, 31 days there. So just wanted to give you my final update here, and then I will do my final thoughts too. So let me put my bangs back. So overall, my skin has definitely gotten better. It's not 100%, but it's better than it was. I didn't get any cystic acne throughout this whole month, which was honestly the reason why I wanted to start Curology, because I was starting to get cystic acne, and that was something I've never gotten. So if you look at my face, I have one here, and then overall I have a little bump and stuff here, but not terrible. Did it clear my acne up 100%? This is what I'm going to be using for the rest of my life? No. But it definitely is a lot better. I will insert where the pictures of where I started, like the ones I sent to Curology, I'll insert them here. So as you can see, I had some right here, again, kind of in my temple area. So it is a lot better. I believe the acne is kind of brought on by hormonal changes. I switched my birth control, and I know that was part of it too. But I think overall, it's definitely, my face is better. I'm going to continue using this for 1 more month and see if it's something I'm going to stick with forever. I think I might actually switch in and out my Curology with some other of my face products, just to kind of see how that goes. Just see how it goes. But yeah, so I will give you my final thoughts in a second. I'm going to put some makeup on, and then we'll close this video out. Okay, so here are my final thoughts. I ended up renewing after the 1 month trial, and I got the medication. Like I said in an earlier video, you can't get the moisturizer without getting the cleanser, and since I was not in love with the cleanser, it was fine. I didn't really like the smell. I have other ones that I like better. It's a cleanser. I feel like at the end of the day, it is a gentle cleanser, so I feel like you can get this pretty much anywhere without having to pay for the entire bundle. So for the medication, it is a 2 month supply that they send all at once. You can do 1 month or 2 month. I did 2 month. And this was $39.90. I did get free shipping, but this is, again, like I said, for a 2 month supply. So it is about double the size. It is double exactly the size of the trial one. So I'm still going to finish up the trial one before I even open this. And like, I didn't use the 1 month supply all the way, so I don't know if maybe I wasn't putting enough on or what, but I'm going to finish this up before I start this. And then after I run out of this, I'm not sure if I'm going to renew it or not. I'll see how my face is then. But overall, I think it's definitely worth a try. It is a little customizable with the quiz and everything, and I think it's worth a try. And if you, like I said, it is only $5, $6 to drop. I mean, here's all the skincare that I was trying beforehand, trying to figure it out. The Tatcha Harper resurfacing serum. I love this stuff. I think it smells like Sweet Tarts, and I'm just obsessed. It smells like Pez. That's exactly what it smells like. It smells like Pez, and I love it. I think what I'm going to actually do is go between these do like 1 day with the medication and then 1 day with this. My skin was doing really well for a long time with this, so I want to add this back into my skincare routine. Like I said earlier, I tried the Herbivore Lapis. It's lapis cream. Balancing facial oil. It just made me break out to all get out. It didn't help anything. And even when people are like, oh, it needs to let your face adjust, I tried it for a month. It made my skin 10 times worse. Same thing with the Sunday Riley UFO oil. First off, I hated the smell. It has cumin in it, and I'm not a huge fan of cumin, and I felt like that's just what the scent was, and I could not get over it. I felt like it didn't fade away. It also made my acne break out too. Just like the oils, at one time I was like, maybe my skin's too dry and I'm not giving it enough oil. No, I broke out so bad. So what I'm going to use with the cleanser, I'm trying to finish up a little bit. I am doing a no-buy month in May. And so I'm just kind of using what I've got. Right now I'm using the Everyday Organic 360 from Whole Foods cleanser. It's like a charcoal cleanser. It smells amazing. Love it. It's like $5. Maybe it's a little bit more than that. But it's relatively cheap. It lasts a really long time. So for the moisturizer, I did buy the Tatcha water cream. My skin was doing really well with this before I started Curology. So I wanted to give it a shot and use the full size. I did buy this on the Sephora VIB sale, so it's a little bit cheaper than normal, but I do like this a lot. You get a little spoon too. No, you shouldn't buy your face care based on a little spoon, but look how cute it is. So that is what I'm going to be doing for my skincare. I'm going to finish up the stuff I haven't used yet, but honestly, yeah. So I think if I was able to just get the moisturizer and the medication, I probably would, but the price, if you wanted to buy the set of all three, for a 2 month supply is $59.90, so basically $60. And with the Sephora sale, it's honestly pretty much what the Tatcha water cream came to. So I figured, I knew I would get a lot of use out of this. I do like this a lot, and this will last me more than 2 months, and I know that. So I don't know. That's your opinion. My opinion, your opinion. If you fell in love with this, then get it and work on it. I mean, there's no right or wrong reason. This is just how my face is. Like I said in an earlier video, I think my skin does look a lot better. Is it 100%? No. I think my skin is still trying to adjust. Under makeup, you can kind of see a couple places that I had some issues when I did earlier, but overall, it's still pretty clear. I don't have any in my temples, which again was like my major problem area when I started this. So those are my final thoughts. Alright, thank you guys so much for coming, and I hope this is a little bit informative. I wanted to do a non-biased review because I feel like, especially sometimes, you're just like, I don't even know where to begin with skincare. And I am, I'm 29, so it's not like I am a teenager anymore, and my skin, this is just a new thing that I've never had to deal with before until really this year. So I hope it helped. I'm going to link all of the products that I mentioned down below. Let me know if you're going to try Curology. I actually had one of my best friends try it too because I was starting to have some luck with it, so she's doing it. And the same thing with her. She actually has the same exact medication breakdown that I do. Then I started to do some digging. I was like, wait, are they really just trying to market the same thing for each individual person? But turns out that's not the case. I think the 3 main ingredients and medications are the same, but it's different amounts and different formulas, so it is different and unique to your skin type. But let me know if you have any questions, and I have everything linked down below. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next week. Bye.